Hi, everybody. This is Jodi Luster, and you're on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. And this is Sunday's Deeper Elevation. Now, we're continuing our power series throughout the month of December, and as it draws to its end, there are lots and lots of powerful things that need to be discussed. So much so, there's the proposition of extending it on the table. Well, that remains to be seen. But as such, as the month is nearing again its final close, the final act of 2010, we're going to cover 3 of the most powerful tenets on earth. And that would be hope, faith, and love. These are particularly apropos during this holiday season, as many of us believe that's what the season is really all about. Now, when we're discussing hope, we need to be clear that hope is the non-specific belief in a generalized outcome that will be basically okay. Hope is that thing that, if not on a spiritual level, we receive, but we definitely give one another along this human realm. We pass along hope in our stories of triumph and our victories. Individuals who are successful in sports, who have overcome physical deficits, people who've overcome emotional, mental challenges, behavioral issues. Overcomers mark how we are infused with hope. We are given hope when there's a kind gesture or a kind word, when someone provides their own testimony of others' goodwill towards their lives, when we see people who go out of their way to tend to those in need, whether they be neighbors or those millions of miles away in other countries and disaster areas. We are inspired to hope when we see the generosity of our fellow man. Hope is an absolute necessary power in order to feel like you can move on in life. And it is sometimes when that hope is pushed to the wall or to the limit that we begin to change and move into a new realm, when we begin to seize our personal power. And that is when we learn to operate in faith. Faith is that power that is specific. There is a belief, not just in a generalized outcome, but in a specific outcome, and we believe it regardless of the circumstances around us, regardless of storms, regardless of whether people are kind or not, whether people have a testimony to the truth or not, whether anyone is providing charity in the lives of us or someone else. It doesn't really matter. Faith is a step up from hope. It is taking and seizing your responsibility for being a part of the miracle and expecting the miracle to show up, whether anyone else believes it or not. Faith is powerful. And I've said on Facebook that faith is so powerful that it works whether our intentions are good or bad. You have to be careful with faith. A belief in a thing will make that thing manifest when you work diligently, focus hard, and push on towards that goal, whether it's good for us or not. That's what makes faith so powerful and so dangerous when we are operating in a hope that has turned to cynicism. And the last of these, and the greatest of these, is love or charity. Love is when we've manifested many things under faith, but we understand that manifesting, believing, and having these outcomes that we've desired, that we've believed in, that we've, regardless of the naysayers, have helped manifest, is absolutely meaningless if there isn't some love in the mix to share it, to give it away somewhat, to spread it around, someone else to inspire and give hope to. These three are circular because it's the very charity, those very acts of love and care and nurturance and sharing and giving and acceptance that allow others to begin to operate in hope. And the circle thus begins. We've discussed these over and over again, and as powerful as they are, they deserve probably a week-long dissertation. But since my audience is exceptionally brilliant, we'll just marinate on it for this short while and know that we operate not just in hope, but in faith and in love. This is Jodi Luster, or JL for Elevated Living, at elevateme.org. And until we next connect, pass out some hope, move by faith, and operate in love while living the very best of life. Take care.